Okay, I think I'm live. Good stuff. Hello, welcome back to the channel. So for the past 2 weeks I've been having issues with my PC. It's been causing my sim to pretty much break and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, yesterday I've cleaned it all out and now it appears to be working again. So welcome back. This should be a nice smooth flight today, I'm hoping. But we'll see about that in due course. So for the flight today, I apologise for the noise if you can hear all the plane is about sim, so it is quite busy, but oh well, I'll try and talk over it. We are flying from here in Zurich, in Switzerland, and we're heading up, well, northwest-ish, kind of, to Newquay, which is in very southwestern England. It's a very nice airport actually. You wouldn't think it's England actually. It's a very nice place actually, Newquay. It's blue waters, it's nice and green, it's got nice sandy beaches. You wouldn't think it's England, but it actually is. And that's why we're flying to Newquay today. And yeah, we're in the Fenix version 2, so that's very nice as well. And we're also joined by Doc, but I think he's flying to Edinburgh, because he's not changed it yet, I don't think, but well. If he's flying to Edinburgh or Newquay, I don't actually know, but regardless, I'm flying to Newquay. So with that in mind, let's go and get set up. So we'll come up here. Actually, hello PP, hello Sergey, hello Doc. Yes, Kappa. Is that Kappa? Is that your greeting, or is it you thought I was flying to Edinburgh but I'm going to Newquay? I don't know. But either way, external power. Flick it on, mate. There we go. Lovely. Lovely job, mate. Now I've got to fly this flight quickly because at about dinner time I'm going on a road trip to a lodge in the middle of a forest, so I need to actually get a move on, to be quite frank. The next show after this will be on Saturday, so a long break, 5 days without AVSIM, unbelievable. Battery 2, turn that on, level no-go, strobe, crew supply. Switch these to nav. Kappa, greetings Gav, good evening to you. APU master switch, lovely. And start, lovely, okay. Nothing else required as of yet. Constraints, they can come on. Cruise alt is 360. Gone way past it there. Way past it, mate. There we go. Okay, QNH at Zurich. One moment. Zurich is 1017. The flight had 1 hour 30 minutes today, so it's not too long. But I think Doc and Gav are going to Edinburgh because it was a late change. I thought Newquay. I don't think I've ever streamed there before, so I thought, oh, I'll stream there today then. And so we are doing that. Come to the EFB. Oh shit, bloody hell, GSX. Forgot to start that. QATL engine has not started. One moment. GSX, mate. Why is it saying it's not started? I've just started it. QATL. I've just started it twice now. Finally. Get in. Get in there. While that loads, we can come in here. Fenix. Like Gav says, Fenix. It's Fenix, mate. Import the flight plan. That looks correct to me. Ground services, looks correct as well. Mass and balance. Okay. Okay. Load aircraft. Instant. Then I can get the weights. Lovely. I still need to open that bloody door. Pass me the jetway back. Why is GSX taking friggin' yonks just to load up? So for the past 2 weeks my CPU has been at 100 degrees, but now I've managed to bring it down to about 80, but it could still be lower. But I think 80 is fine, to be quite honest. It's not worth trying to mess out with your CPU for a whole day, just leave it as is. If it gets to 90 or more, then yes, I'll consider with the CPU and get some paste, but for now 8 is fine, honestly. Doc, help, why is GSX taking friggin' yonks just to load up? They always say turn it off and on again, so I'll try that. Gav, do you know why it's taking this long to load up? Whilst it loads up, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the FMC and put the route in. Okay, so we're flying from Zurich, Lima, Sierra, Zulu, Hotel, to Newquay, no Cluj, disappoint. Echo Golf, Hotel, Quebec. Alternate is going to be London Heathrow, Echo Golf, Lima Lima. Cost index 15. Crew result 360. Why is GSX taking the piss? Bloody hell. What's the active runway here at Zurich? I've got no idea. What was that? Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell. Runway 28, Vebit 4 Whiskey. Runway 28 is by far the vibiest runway here at Zurich. Everyone just knows that. It's just a fact. Hello Sava, good morning. GSX is really annoying me. Like, very badly annoying me. Vebit Tango 51 Lasso. Do you know what? I really can't be arsed with this. GSX. All I can think to do is turn it off, restart QATL again, and then try again. And if that doesn't work, I'm not going to bother with GSX, to be quite frank with you. Airport cache loaded. Okay, so now give me the menu. Give me the menu to start boarding then. What gates? I've actually got no idea. I just spawned in next to dock, to be quite honest. Hello aviation, how are you doing? GSX mate, it's honestly friggin' annoying. Lasson, Tango 14 Lumal. Tango 14. Why is it doing this? How is Tango 14 invalid? What do you mean mismatch? Oh my god. Lasson, just check this. Why is that even there? Right, Lasson. This is going to take bloody ages. We'll just skip that area and go direct to Lumal. Okay, and then Tango 10 Torpa. Okay. Airways, Tango 10. If this doesn't work, I swear to God. Thank God for that, it works. GSX is a friggin' meme. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so friggin' annoying. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. in the background. Okay, Torpor, 624 to Lull. What a funny waypoint. Lull. Lull. Right, next waypoint. 613 Rotsey. 613 Rotsey. Okay, that's good. Rotsey. 164 TRO. Is it done yet? It's still friggin' loaded. Do you know what? I can't be arsed with it. 164 TRO, which I think is Troyes, which is a random village in France. Well, it could be Truro. No, it can't be Truro. It's too close to Newquay. 729 Resme. Insert that. 1491 Upalo. Ah, shit. Excuse my French. I'm really sorry. Resme. 491 Upalo. Why is it? Oh my god. It's not Jesus. 1491. Upalo. There we go. Very nice. 1862 Skesso. 1862 to Skesso. Come on, mate. Why is this not bloody working? The only thing I can think to do is start QATL in administrator mode. Okay, and then we'll go to GSX. And it's still not loading. It's taking the absolute piss, to be quite honest with you. Airport cache loaded, it's saying. But I don't care about that. I need you to give me my GSX settings on the menu. Oh, it's an absolute joke, GSX, honestly. Right, direct to Boxhe. Where the hell is that? What last waypoint? There it is. Boxhe. Why is that not found? It literally exists. What? Well, that is not promising. That waypoint there is, I actually need it, to be quite frank with you. Because it puts you onto the ILS. What we're going to have to do is leave it at Boxhe. Just ignore Boxhe, and then what we can do is just put the ILS in there. ILS 30. And there could be a via. No, there's no via. You know what? Who cares? Just get it shoved in, mate. Right, there we go. Why is GSX being an absolute pain in the arse? No idea. I mean, that is quite typical, I must say. GSX being a pain in the arse. Wouldn't expect anything bloody less, would you? GSX, absolute poo. Gav, how can I fix FSLTL? You must know how to do it. Use GSX every single flight you do. Then again, I do as well, but to a smaller extent. But it's not working today. I'm trying to start QATL all the time. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'll restart QATL while that's loading. It's still not working, is it? I don't think it's worth messing about with anymore. It's just useless, to be quite frank. No, it's gone away. Please work. I beg it works. We'll just put these weights in for the time being. 59.3 and 31. 59.3, 31.0. That's good. Okay, performance. Back to the EFB. GSX, I don't think I'm going to be arsed with it today, to be quite honest with you. One 139, 140, 142. 139, 140, 142. Just doing Heathrow, Las Vegas. Very nice. What airline and what plane? 787? 747? A350? Or something similar like that? I don't know. 777? What were these numbers again? 1 down 0.1, 62. 2420. One down 0.1, 2420. 2420, mate. Right then, 787 Virgin. Very nice. Right, I've pretty much done the entire setup, but GSX, I think I can't be arsed now to start boarding. It's taking way too long, so I'm just going to cancel that. Actually, I'll leave it there for a minute. Let me just check some forums and see what they say. I'm just going to Google it. GSX taking ages to load. Gav, you must know how to fix it. Minutes, plenty of time. Are you flying to Edinburgh or Newquay? Hello, Flight Hungry, good morning. Or is it afternoon? No, it's morning. Definitely morning. GS6 is refusing to work. All I can think to do is just not use it. So we'll do that then. I'll be using it. AP bleed. Kill that. Fuel pumps on. No smoking. Seatbelts. Beacon. Flick over to Unicom. Like so. Squawk mode Charlie. There we go. How do we get a nice screenshot of all these little Edelweisses in it? Oh, look at that! I've got the GS6 ground service equipment here, the trucks, the baggage, the pushback cart, but I still can't use the actual menu itself, which doesn't make any friggin' sense at all, if I want to be quite honest with you. It's an absolute joke. And it's why GS6 is a meme. It really is a meme. Right. Do you know what? I'm gonna try one last time with GS6. One last time. Hello Ibra, good day. How are you doing? Good afternoon, evening, lunchtime, I don't know. Who's flying? Gavin Docker flying along today. But I don't know if they're flying to Edinburgh or Newquay. Because I put in the stream, well, this morning, I was planning to fly to Edinburgh, but then I thought, well, I can't be asked. Newquay is more of a vibe, so I thought, okay, if Newquay is more of a vibe, I'll fly to Newquay. So I'm flying to Newquay now, because it's a better vibe, if you know what I mean. So there we go. Right, QATL, I'm going to start it one last time. Time to ditch GSX. Good option, to be quite honest, Gav. I mean, Doc. If an airport cache loaded, then you try and load it in, and it takes absolute friggin' years, to be quite honest. Do you know what? I might leave it for just 2 minutes and see what happens. Frederick Mayo, hello, how are you doing? Good day. Good day. While that loads up, we can have a look around this scenery. How long have you got left, Doc, before you have to push back? So here is Gav, and here is Doc. They are flying along today to either Newquay or Edinburgh. I checked Doc earlier about half an hour ago, and it said he was flying to Edinburgh. So, I mean, to be quite honest, I was quite tempted to fly to Edinburgh because it's a nice approach and a better airport scene, but Newquay is just something else. Pushback 8:45. Roger that, Doc. It's half an hour until 2 AM. Bloody hell. Well, I suppose you could wait for the takeoff then. Try and stay wait for that, the takeoff. It's going to be very juicy, I tell you. Short runway. Nice engine sounds. Oh, can't wait. Honestly, I really can't wait. Who is this chair? Very nice chair. There we go, another Edelweiss there. This scenery, by the way, is from Gaia. It was free in the, I think it was a anniversary or something. 40 years of MSFS they released to some nice airports. What's under this tunnel? Ah, there's nothing there, mate. Nothing there. I might wait 5 minutes on GSX. If it loads, I'm not going to use it. I just want it to load. basically. It says it's loading, so it must be loading something. And I'm hoping it's the GSX menu. If I will make the FMS make my flight plan somehow, because I don't know how to put the waypoints on ETC. If I was in the 737, I could have helped. Either in the 737 or A320. To put the waypoints into the A320, all you've got to do is press the init button, like that. On the from to thing, put the ICAO code in. So if you're flying from Zurich to Newquay, put the ICAO code for Zurich, then put a slash, then put the one for Newquay. Shove it in there. This, it's not necessary, but well, it is necessary. But you don't have to put it in there. But all these things here, I would recommend. Say cost index, your cruise level, flight number, stuff like that, and the flight plan. To put that in, you press.
Traffic.
What am I getting a T-cat on the ground for? What? You press flight plan. You'll see Zurich here. Press it. Departure. Pick your runway. And then pick your SID. It's going to be Vevit 3 Whiskey for the flight to Newquay. And then go back. And then put the waypoints in. One by one. And it can do that by clicking on that and then press next waypoint. Put the waypoint in and do that until you get to Newquay. And then once you get to Newquay, put that in there. Arrival. Select LS30 and there you go, that's pretty much it, done. Obviously your uncle. Right, GSX is still loading. I don't know if I should wait or not. Should I wait? It's been about 5 minutes it's been loading now. 5 whole minutes. I'm actually burning fuel with the APU just burning off. But I guess that's fine, honestly. I really do guess that's fine, mate. The thing is, how can I push back about GSX? Well, that's another issue, isn't it? How the hell can I push back about GSX? GSX taking too long to load. Bear with me, I've got to try and fix this. How do I stop QATL? That's what I want to know. I've got no idea what's happening. Q80L is now active, it's saying. It's now saying airport cache loaded. Okay. Now I'll leave it here.
Zurich traffic, this Edelweiss 755 Golf, pushback Alpha 09er.
And what I'm going to do is I am going to it's saying airport cache loaded on the top left, but I don't think it's worth bothering with, to be quite honest. It's taking the piss. It's not normal. It never takes this long to load up. It's saying restart the game. I'll sod that. Whenever... Let me just share my screen. Whenever it gets stuck, I go to the Windows taskbar, or whatever the bottom right thing is. Right click the Q80L logo and click restart. Well, where the hell is that? Where is Q80L on there? Honestly. Where the hell is Q80L? Right. Run as admin. Do I have to put... Yeah, put that in the Airways page. So under the next waypoint it might say Airways. Click Airways and then put it in the Airways tab. Why is it taking so bloody long? Is it gonna start or what? Oh, GSX is ruining my flight. And making it even worse, Stock has got to push back now. Otherwise I'll be late for bedtime. But Gav is more than capable to help me, does not help me. Gav, how do I fix this? You've had GSX for like 2 years, you must know how to fix it. Hello, Yaddy, hello, how are you doing? Good, well, good morning in fact, bloody hell. It's about 4 AM for you. Whew.
Zurich traffic 755 Golf, taxi to Dolman Point, runway 28.
This is a mess. GSX is not good. Loading GSX menu, please wait. Yeah, you've been saying that for like bloody ages.
Zurich traffic, Edelweiss 312 from stand Bravo 31, push and start. Zurich traffic.
It's going to work or what? You can't sleep, why is that? Unwell? You're doing good, great to hear. I'm not doing that good because GSX isn't loading, so I'm not happy. Well, Doc is pushing back now, so we'll let Doc go, then I'll go behind. That's fine. Gav, you must know how to fix GSX. You've had it for years. It's definitely winding me up. It's an absolute joke. To put the approach, you press Newquay in there. Just press Newquay and then arrival ILS 30 and that's it. Easy as that. Why is GSX just such a meme, honestly? What is Doc doing? He's pushed back the wrong way completely. Well, don't know what the Doc's done there, but oh well. But when you take off and to redirect me, what do you mean by that? Just follow the green line, just put the autopilot and that's it, boom. Autopilot will fly the route for you. Just get rid of that jetway. Fair enough, Doc. Fair enough. Special procedure. Well, I'm going to get rid of my jetway. Why is GSX just so bad? Swear to God. I've got no idea how to start it. Well, it started, but I can't get into the main menu. One moment. Uninstall GSX. Not doing that, sod off. Bloody idiots. But what's the RLP? What's an RLP? Is that a waypoint somewhere or something? GSX won't let me into main menu. That's more like it. GSX menu keeps on loading. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, what is this? I may have fixed it. We found a fix. Unbelievable. Open the notepad. One moment. This is. Bear with me just a few seconds. Gav needs to push back. That's fine, off you go, Gav. I'll be out a minute trying to fix GSX. Open the notepad. Where the hell is it? C users max app data roaming virtually.
Zurich traffic, Edelweiss 722 pushing back and Bravo 33 after coming traffic passes.
Oh my god, this is just so nice.
Zurich traffic.
Open the notepad and type. This is just so irritating. Why is GS6 just full of bugs? Okay. Save the file. As. Okay. C users. No. Max update. I'm so sorry about this, everyone. I really am. I really am sorry. What am I looking for here? Virtual I folder. Set the file as... Oh my, it's just so confusing. Why is it this confusing for? Actually, set the file as QATL dot Fenix in the app data dot restart QATL. Doc, are you going to get moving or what? It's still not working. Umberto is just so useless. He really is just so useless. The coordinates, Sarah. Look at the coordinates. Does it say north or south? Check the coordinates on SimBrief.
Zurich traffic, control way 312 taxi to runway 28, saya November Foxtrot Pilar.
What's the waypoint called?
Zurich traffic.
What's the waypoint called, Sarah?
X-ray on out of the first runway 14.
RLP. Oh, it's there. It's the one with the coordinates, something like 47 north, 5 east, with something like that. Just click on that one. God, why is GS6 such a meme? GS6 is just really annoying. How can I push back without GSX? It's just so annoying. Well, there goes Gav with his GSX. Gav, how is yours working but mine isn't? Oh my god. Look at that CPU usage there. Totally not a lot of CPU being used there, kids. It's just such a nightmare. I really hate GSX. Look, the actual GSX stuff is there, but the baggage, the pushback tug, and I still can't friggin' use it. It's now saying airport cache loaded. Yeah, I know that. So I was about giving the bloody menu to use it. What I'm going to have to do is, no, you just, to get rid of discontinuity, what do you do? Where is it? Have I got any discontinuity? Yeah, there. You press the CLR button for clear, press clear, and then click to this side of it like that, then it goes away, then press insert, like that. All I can think to do is go to the GSX installer.
Traffic Edelweiss 722 seconds. 28 November Foxtrot Inner Alpha 2 Alpha 1. Zurich traffic.
How long is this going to take? That's the issue. I think Gav's crashed into the terminal building. I can't be arsed with this, stop that. Fucking jerk. Oh my god. And of course there's an update to GSX. I might install it. Let's update, see what it does. Please don't take fucking 10 years. Let's go. Must have been live now for like literally an hour. Yeah, pretty much 48 minutes. The GSX update, let's see if it fixes my sim now then. We can watch these takeoffs whilst we wait. Where's Doc? I think that's about there, isn't it? As you can see on my screen, I'm now updating GSX because there's an update and I forgot to install it by the looks of it. And we'll see if it fixes my issues. And whilst we wait for that, we can go and watch Gav and Doc take off. We'll go and watch him from the VOR station here, innit? This is the Zurich VOR, and we can watch Doc and Gav take off from here, can't we? Edelweiss, Gav, going down to the runway. What a livery. Edelweiss, very nice livery, I must say. God, I've lost so much fuel. GSX's fault. Got a nice welling there. Brussels Airlines. Me with a broken GSX. What else have we got? Anything down there? No. Duck is the world's slowest taxier under the sun, honestly. He's always so slow at taxiing. Can never understand why either. He's lining up. And he's taking off now. This is Doctor on board in the live chat, taking off now off to Newquay. Or Edinburgh, I still don't know, he's not told me. Here he comes.
Zurich traffic, Edelweiss 722, lining up runway 28 behind.
Looks to be all over the shop.
Zurich traffic.
Bloody hell. Use the entire runway there, Doc did. Oh my goodness. Off to Newquay he goes, or Edinburgh. Either one of those. Airways page, if it's got letters and numbers, it goes in the Airways page, Sava. An airway is basically lots of waypoints crammed together, and it saves you typing them all in one by one. Airways are like roads in the sky. Let me just check if Doc is flying to Newquay or Edinburgh. I think he's flying to Edinburgh. Yeah, he's flying to Edinburgh. And then Gary's also going to Edinburgh, so it's just me going to Newquay. I think Gav and Doc still think I'm going to Edinburgh, but I'm going to Newquay. Come on Gav, get taken off, we're all waiting for you.
Zurich traffic, Edelweiss 722, taking off runway 28 on the Vivid for Whiskey departure, Zurich.
We're going to watch him from these fences here, so we can get a nice view of Gav flying right over his heads. This is going to be absolutely pog, honestly. We can watch it from this bridge. Good idea. And now we're going to watch Gav take off from this bridge. Okay, here he comes. Look at that. Oh. That must have been a tail strike, but either way, Gav, at least you're in the air, unlike me, as I can't push back. You put all 613 in the airways page, Sever. Not a waypoint, it's an airway. Right, that is...
Zurich traffic Edelweiss 722, passing 1500 on the Bevet for Whiskey departure, Zurich.
That's it. Gav and Doc are both off to Edinburgh, but I am off to Newquay. A very small airport in southwestern England. We'll make our way back to our plane now and try and resolve its issues by trying to get pushed back. That'd be a good start. What's that down there? Looks like a cafe or something in a helicopter. It's quite cool. I've been live for pretty much an hour now and I've still not pushed back. What a joke. Right, is GSX done updating? GSX is now fully installed. Well, it's fully updated. So we can try and start QATL. And we can try and start GSX. Use Fenix pushback. I've updated GSX, but it's still not working. Maybe you need to restart the sim, but I can't be asked to do that. Way! Get in! Took me a whole hour just to get that to work. Oh my god. Get in there, kids. You've done it. After a whole hour. Get in. Get in there. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I cannot believe it. Right. GSX has finally worked. Right. Put sim briefing. It's now too late for your scheduled departure time. Oh my god. DCT, that means direct, I think. So that means you just go from one waypoint direct to another without using an airway. Right. I'm going to have to change my sim brief departure time because it's now saying I'm too late. Which is hilarious because it's your fault I'm too late. I've just changed my departure time now, hopefully it will let me. Get in! Get in! Oh my goodness. Right. Prepare for pushback and departure. We're actually gonna move. I can't believe it. Honestly, oh my goodness. Right, wait a couple of minutes for the pushback driver to get ready. Heavy rain here now. Where? In the sky or Bangkok? Dock. Still can't believe GSX has finally worked. Honest to God, cannot believe it. I've been live now for 1 hour and 2 minutes and I've still not pushed back. Right. I'm pushing back now. Promise me. I'm pushing back. I just need to get this guy here to put the bypass pin onto the wheel and then we can get pushing back.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Oh, that took way too long to sort out. Jesus. Sweat. Gav, look at my screenshot that I've put onto Volanta. It is so good, honestly.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Promise you we'll push back in about 10 seconds. Zurich traffic Edelweiss 306 pushing back,
Looking gear.
facing west. Right, gear's getting locked. Must be getting close now. Must be getting close. Oh my goodness. Still can't believe GSX finally works. I really can't. Right, I want to push back facing west.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, we're finally pushing back. It took us over an hour just to get to this point. But I tell you what, it feels good to be moving. It really does. It's going to be my first and last flight of the week as well, so that's good. Just to get GSX to work. Because at about 3 o'clock I'm going to a lodge in the forest. Where it's cold and rainy. A nice barbecue, taking the dog. It's got a hot tub. It's going to be a vibe, honestly. What a vibe. What a bloody vibe. Then I'll come back on Saturday and might stream something, I don't know. Depends if I feel like streaming. For the approach, I've chose ILS 30 and nothing else. Normally it can be a bit more difficult because you may sometimes have a star to choose from, or you may have a transition or a via, or you may have VNAV, RNAV, VOR approach, visual approach, but ILS is very simple. Hot tub stream. Yeah, good idea. Good do. But I'll come back and I might stream a flight in Indonesia on Saturday
Set parking
evening.
brakes.
Or no, Friday evening. I might stream
Waiting your
Jakarta
confirmation for
to
good engine start.
Zurich or something like that. Depends if I feel up for it.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
But yeah, hot tub stream. Sounds like a good idea, I must say. Right, auto brake max.
Unlocking gear.
I've lost like 100 kilos of fuel with my APU being on for like just under an hour. Right, flaps 1.
Tow truck disconnected. Pipe has been removed.
Spoilers arm, switch that back to normal.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay. Okay, they're all going away, so I can get my taxi light on. When my turn off light on, APU bleed off, and APU master switch off as well. In the cabin, and that should actually just switch this over to auto, and that should be that. Put my armrest back. There we go. Right, 2 config tests. Still saying cabin check. Oh, can't be asked if it is that. Zurich traffic Edelweiss 306 taxi and holding points Alpha 1 Romeo 28 via November Echo and Alpha. Quite a straightforward taxi, not too confusing. How are you getting on, Sever? Are you pushed back yet, Sever? Oh, you are pushing back, fair enough. Are you flying to Newquay or Edinburgh with Doc and Gav? We're moving, way! This must be, out of all my streams, the longest it's taken for me to get pushed back, honestly. It must be close. Or miles ahead, to be quite honest. The past 2 weeks have been a nightmare for me because my PC has been dying, honestly. The CPU has been melting, but I think I've fixed the issue and I've just cleaned it out, and that's pretty much it. Simple clean, works wonders, I guess. You want the second right, this was the first one. You're going to want the one after it. Here we go. I did a test flight yesterday with the Fenix from Palmer to Newcastle. It was a nice flight, nice and calm. Got a nice sunset as well during cruise. And it went well, so I thought, you know what, I'll try a stream today. And so we're here doing a stream today. And it's going to be my last one of the week, possibly, unless I come back on Friday and feel like doing something. Saturday, I might stream. Sunday, possibly. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not going to stream anything at all, unfortunately. And that's guaranteed. Well, I'll come back on Friday. I might do something in the ATR, possibly. Late at night. I might do, I don't know, Belgrade to Rijeka or something. Come to think of it, there's a poll on my last stream saying what should I fly on Monday morning, and this flight was not even on the poll. But the reason why I decided not to fly the winning flight was because I love the Fenix. I think it's a brilliant update, so I thought, you know what, sod that, bother flying this A320. Right, take off lights on. Get that on. But yeah, you can't have any complaints about this route. It's a nice flight, Zurich to Newquay. Newquay is a lovely little place. I will do it when I'm taking off Sava or in cruise. Zurich traffic Edelweiss 306 landing at runway 28 and taking off on the Vevit 4 Whiskey departure. Right, let's go and get lined up and get taken off. These sounds in this plane on takeoff roll are just so vibey, honestly. Right then. Here we go. I'll start the chrono. Throttles 50%. And flex. That's it, we're off. We're going to Newquay. Should have been taken off like half an hour ago, but GSX ruined it, so there you go. I can't believe Dot used the whole runway on this long runway, honestly. But it's about 2.5, well 2 miles I think. V1, rotate. Yeah, that's not a good pilot. Positive red climb gear up. That clicking sound there. Where you put the gear up, oh my god, that is amazing. And that's it, we're off to Newquay. Runway 28 at Zurich is just, honestly, it's brilliant. Everyone loves runway 28 at Zurich. Climb your tent. Oh, the sounds are just so good. Flaps up, disarm the spoilers. Again. Following the flight director roughly. And we'll get the autopilot on, that can fly it for us. There we go. And there's Zurich out the window. We'll go to open climb. I think we already are actually. It seems to be going straight past the constraints. That's fine. Let's go and see Sava's photos on Volanta. Where's Sava? I think he's still on the ground somewhere. Yeah. Wow, very nice. Swiss A321 here. Lovely vibe. How much was that plane? The Tullis A320 Neo, I think it is. Why is your route so different to mine? Yours goes like way along the south coast of England, but mine just goes over northern France and then straight into Newquay. But well, he's not going to Newquay or Edinburgh, I don't know. He's going to Edinburgh, lots of it. I mean, to be fair, both flights are a vibe. Newquay's nice, and also Edinburgh's nice as well. Edinburgh's only nice if you get runway 24, but if you get 06, it's not that good. But 06 is fine for taking off on. Might get the lights off. No, seatbelt signs off. So anyway, today's flight, let's have a look. Am I showing my screen here? Yeah. Yes, 24 is the much nicer approach. 06 is just dead. But either way. We're now leaving Zurich and we're going to head west-ish. Over Switzerland, Basel, over rural France, Troyes, Paris, Dinard, Channel Islands, Jersey and Guernsey, up past here and then into Newquay, which is it's in the rural part of the UK, that's for sure. Pretty much anything west of Bristol, well this part here, it's just all dead honestly, it's all rural, no one lives here. But this place here, absolutely dense. This area here as well, full of people. This area, not too bad, but this area here, Cornwall and Devon, very rural and sparse. And here's the airport, which is just on here, next to the coast. We've got runway 30, so we'll fly over St. Austell and stuff like that. And we'll fly over some very interesting land. You'll see it when we get there, but it's actually very interesting. It's weird as well. Oh well. How has that only got 2 likes? What a joke. Yesterday I flew from Palmer to Newcastle. It was such a nice flight honestly. It was a lovely flight from Palmer to Newcastle. But anyway, back to Valanta. So yeah, for the past 2 weeks I've had numerous PC issues. At first I thought it was the sim's fault. Second issue I thought it was the plane's fault, the LV4 A321. And it was still causing it, so I thought maybe my Windows is out of date, so I reinstalled that. Reinstalled Windows, installed the bloody lot. And it was still doing it, so I thought, what the bloody hell's causing it? And I sat there for a week, not even bothering to think what it was. I just didn't bother flight simming. And then yesterday it came into my thought that maybe my CPU is a bit hot. And maybe that was the case. CPU was melting, so I thought, bloody hell, I best get the PC cleaned out. So I cleaned it out, and now this one's working fine. So there you go. I've had Gav tell me to reinstall Windows, reinstall this sim, reinstall that. Nah mate, that was totally unnecessary. But I mean, to be quite honest, reinstalling Windows was quite useful actually, because now my PC feels a lot more, what's the word for it, a lot more clean I guess. A lot less crap full of well, a lot less crap on the files and stuff like that. Basically a fresh install. The PC feels fresh, that's the word. So after doing some troubleshooting, reinstall Windows, reinstall the sim, reinstall Windows has made my PC feel fresh, and I guess that's a good thing, you know. How much did it cost, Sava? Was it worth the money? because obviously MSFS has a free A320 in the air, and you can get fly-by-wire mods to it, which is good. But I still think Fenix is leagues ahead of fly-by-wire, unlike some streamers say it's not, and they've got no idea what they're talking about, to be quite frank with you. Kappa. Fair enough, Seba. Probably realistic for a Moldo, but fair enough. Fair enough. But this greenery here, I must admit, is quite nice to look at whilst you're flying. Europe is very underrated in flight sim. Most flight simmers fly in the US or Australia because most flight simmers do come from there, the US and Australia. But I think Europe is very underrated, I will say. I really do. What I've been trying to do for the past like month is get a new watermark on my stream and put it on the bottom left, but I've still not made one yet, so I can never be asked. So there you go. Naughty, naughty, indeed he is, I can tell you. He's a bad lad, that Stamper. Personally, I could never crack a plane. I would just feel so guilty whenever I'm using it. To know that developer put like so much hours into making it, and I've just cracked it. I couldn't, honestly I just couldn't. But either way, the Fenix is impossible to crack, so there you go. I think it's time for a coffee soon. The good thing about France is that they've never got ATC online, so what that means is you can go for a coffee without having to call the ATC and say, can I go AFK for like 5 minutes? Whereas in France, you don't have to do that because they've never got any ATC online, so I guess that's good. Not a long flight actually. I might do the return leg, but I'm not going to stream it. If you want to watch the return leg, then you can join our Discord server and I'll stream it in there, but not on YouTube there, because I can't be arsed, to be quite frank. think it's time for a coffee, to be quite honest with you. You feel nostalgic? Why is that, flight hungry? What makes you feel nostalgic? Minecraft, Kappa. You're so happy. Why is that? Well, the AP works very well. Well, of course, it's an Airbus, of course it will. It flies by itself, all the time. I could fly this thing by itself from takeoff all the way to landing, but I don't, because I've got to make most of my £300 in total joystick and throttle. Got to make the most of it rather than letting the Airbus do it for me. Imagine flight gear I had to do the manual autopilot. I think you should get the 737 Mod 7, that's what I think you should do. But X-Plane is not great, so I don't use it, but there you go. Wow, this flight is quite a vibe. The vibiest thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator is the clouds, honestly. When you're flying right over the clouds, it just feels amazing, honestly. And also rain. In the sim, rain is just very, very good. The sound of the rain, oh god, it's amazing. The wipers. Oh dear. Your photo has 6 likes. Wow, very nice. Because all the likes are from us in the live chat. Gav, me, Flight Hungary, Aviation, I think. I really want to go for a coffee, lol. I can't resist. I'm gonna have to go for a coffee. What's my N1? I'll have a look. My N1 is 87.6 apparently. This plane is climbing quite slowly, I must say. If Sava has any more questions about how do I put this in my FMC, I'm just going to answer, watch one of my previous streams in the Airbus, and then there you go. There are also numerous tutorials out there on how to fly an A320. But the A320 is pretty much a program, quite honestly. This plane is a program, a robot essentially. 99% of it, the plane can do itself, to be quite frank. The only thing it can't do... What the hell was that? The only thing it can't do is possibly taking off and landing. Well, it can land by itself, but you've got to like keep it on the runway at least. That was the weirdest mic I've ever heard. Is your rudder still broken, Gav, or is your rudder working? No more questions from you, unless in the 737, Kappa. Well, to that, I will answer you can watch one of my previous streams and just copy the setup. Where is your lodge? I'd like to come and visit. Oh, of course you can come and visit, Sergey. My lodge is in Clumber Park. That's where it's gonna be. Clumber Park. I don't think the rudder is the plane's fault, Gav, because I have not seen that anywhere in the Fenix Discord server, let alone having this for myself. My rudder has been at 0.0 every time. What could be causing that is something on your flight sim hardware or something, I don't know. Do you have the Thrustmaster TCA pack? Because that does have a rudder setting, and if you move it too much, then obviously we'll change it. Look on Discord server chat. I'm now having a look. Clumber Park. Yeah, Flight Hungry is coming to come and visit me. Yes, that's where I'm staying, Clumber Park, right there, just south of Worksop. Not too far from Sheffield, where I'm from, but you know. So you do have the TCA Airbus pack, Gav. What's your rudder trim saying? Is it on 0 or what? Just press reset if it ever goes wonky. And if it still changes, then that's possibly something I have to contact Fenix about. My TCA pack is just all default. Only thing I've changed for the Fenix in this is the throttle. That's pretty much it. Well, actually, I've touched everything apart from the rudder. The rudder is default. The parking brake I've binded that. The ignition, done that. Auto brake, yep. Gear, yep. Engines, yep. Throttle, yep. Speed brakes, yep. Flaps, yep. But the rudder, have not touched that to bind it with the Fenix. I've left that default. Maybe you might have to update drivers possibly for your TCA pack, but other than that I can't say I've got any idea how to fix it. But I would recommend possibly checking your drivers for the TCA Airbus pack. And if you want the drivers, I can link them. One moment. TCA Airbus pack drivers. My rudder is 0, and it's been at that every single time. What I do, Gav, is update your drivers. That's it. And then see if it still does the same thing. If it does the same thing, go into the Fenix Discord server. Or what you can do, if it still doesn't work, is be like the bike and then start ranting your Discord server saying Fenix is crap, Fenix is crap, and then do a YouTube live stream and say Fenix is crap, Fenix is crap, without ever going to asking the Fenix server how to fix it. That's your other option. So yeah, but yeah, I would recommend first of all updating your drivers for your TC Airbus pack. If it still doesn't work, go to the Fenix Discord server and the help channel, and if they can't help you out, then God knows, you might have to get a refund for the Fenix. And my rudder is still at 0. It's not changed. It never moves by itself. It will only change if I want to change it. At 1:30, I need to be gone. Have I got enough time for that? Yeah, plenty of time. Landing at roughly 12 o'clock. And I've got to get changed in it and then go with some lunch. I think for lunch, well, for lunch I'm having a jacket tape with some chilli and salad. Jacket tape with some chilli con carne and some salad. Lovely. I got some chilli out of the freezer this morning for my lunch, so I think we're fine. Really are fine, aren't we? That's good. I think I'm going to go for a coffee now. I'll come back. We might have time for one game of GeoGuessr, so I'll put a link to that in chat whilst I'm gone, because I think we'll have time for it. So I'll put a link to that in chat. One moment, let me just get a link. Party. We can still play a GeoGuessr whilst we're in my lodge. Just make sure you give me a ping and we'll set GeoGuessr up. But I'm not going to stream though, am I? So there you go. Right, links in chat if you want to join GeoGuessr. Back in 5 minutes, making a coffee, a lol, join the GeoGuessr. There you go. There's a link, get joining it. So yeah, back in 5 minutes I'm gonna get some coffee made because I want a coffee. Back in 5 minutes. am now about. Oh, it's raining and my window's open. I don't know. Right, GeoGuessr. We've got 3 people. Gavin Doc, what are you doing? Why not in the GeoGuessr? Let me just delete that message and just put the link instead. Trying to fix your rudder. Yeah, it's not going to fix Cav, you'll have to restart your sim for any change to take effect. Just reinstall drivers when you land. Simple as that. Whilst we wait for Flight Hungary, are you there? You appear to be greyed out in the party. Make sure you come back, otherwise when I start the game you're not going to be in the game itself, which is oh well. Whilst I wait for Flight Hungary, I'll make a poll for my next flight. What day is it today? Something like... my next show will be on Saturday, just so you know, folks. What flight should I stream? I like to put a poll in the chat. Make sure you're in the GeoGuessr, otherwise you're not allowed to vote. So make sure you're in the GeoGuessr. I've got a nice cappuccino to get me through it, this flight. There'll only be a short flight on Saturday, I think. But it's just a case of looking for what flight I want to do. And that's an hard task. Look on GeoGuessr. What's there? Flight Hungary, are you there? You need to join GeoGuessr. The poll is about to go live in about a minute. Maybe a bit longer than a minute. But I don't know. You put your 3 screen on the lantern. We'll have a look in a moment whilst I've just looked for a flight to put in this poll. Do you know what? There's 3 flights there that I'm more than happy to fly. Maybe not. Yes. The poll is about to go live. Or is it? I don't think Flight Hungry is playing. Flight Hungry, are you playing? Duck, are you playing? Paul's in the chat, I hope. Yeah, Paul's there. Get voting, kids. Folks, girls, whatever you are. Get voting. Choose smart. Alright, choose smart. There's one flight on there that if it wins, I'm not going to fly it, to be quite honest. And the poll will close when I end the stream, and then once I'm down, I'm going to quit the stream, make the thumbnail for the winner, and then put it on YouTube, schedule it, and then I'm off to the lodge. Off to the lodge, innit? For my holiday. Right, I don't think Flight Hungry is playing, I don't think so. We'll start the game without him. That's unfortunate. Are you there, Flight Hungry? I don't think so. Time to display my screen. One moment. Okay, there we go. Go there, and we'll start the game. Just to make it fair for all of us, because me and Sava are good players, Gavin Doc not the greatest players. So to make it a bit more fair and a bit more 50-50 for all of us, we're going to play an airport map instead. Because Gavin Doc are just crap at random places on the map. They can only manage with the airports around the world. So, which one do we go for? We'll go with this one. Got the most likes, still go with that. And you get 1 minute per round. And that will do. Flight Hungary is not playing, I don't think, which I'm quite sad about, you know. But oh well. Let's try and get some points on the board. Okay. I've got the country, but it's just a case of what airport is it then. And it's one of 4 options, I think. One of 3 maybe. I need a sign telling me which city we are in. That'd be very useful. I know the country, but I think I'd rather have the city name. I'm running out of time, and I've just got to guess. Thank God that it was Porto, thank goodness for that. Where's Gav? Gav, where are you? You meant to be playing this game. Right. Bloody hell is this? What on earth, mate? I've got no idea where this is, if I'm going to be quite honest. That departure board is useless, it's so blurry. And I don't know this country. Well, I do know it, but I don't know where the hell we are, so I'll just guess right in the middle. Bloody hell, weren't even a bad guess. It was San Jose do Rio Preto. Fair enough then. I'm still in the lead, Doc's in second, Sava is in third. This airport, I do know it. I do know it. My friend has been here in real life and seen some pictures. And it's a beautiful little place, honestly. I ought to fly here in this sim, but the route options are quite limited to an extent. Put my phone on charge. Try and not run out of time before I do that. Right, let's go and get a guess. It's around there somewhere. Yes! Get in. Good stuff. Gosh, I'm miles ahead. We are in a lounge. What's on the tarmac? Can't see anything. This is a hard round, I tell you. Maybe I've got a clue. Wait, this is a hard round. Not gonna lie. Damn it, it was Salt Lake City. I saw a Delta They're going for it. Might be Atlanta. It was a Delta Lounge, I believe, but it was Salt Lake City. What the bloody hell is this? How's the poll going? Tivat in the lead, okay. That was expected, to be honest. I think it's impossible for me to lose this game. Maybe it's not. So in Guadalajara, I don't know. Bloody hell. It actually was Guadalajara. Bloody hell, what a guess. Bloody hell, mate. And that's the end of that game. We've won. Gave a second, Doc third, Gav fourth. That is the typical order every single time I play a GeoGuessr. I win, have a second, Doc third, Gav last. That's just very average and typical. And you know what? That's enough GeoGuessr from me. We need to plan descent to. It's only a short flight down to Newquay, or across to Newquay, not down to it, like across to it. The last one helps you. I never get help in GeoGuessr. I don't do cheating googling. Why is Sava so far behind us? Literally only just entered France. You're like half an hour behind us. Kappa. Fair enough, Seba. Gav, is your rudder fixed? Won't know till I land, Kappa. What issue is worse, Gav's broken rudder or my laggy PC last week? When it was full of dust and the CPU was melting. And the sim was just unplayable. Completely unplayable. For the first week I thought it was the sim, because it just felt like it was. But after that my whole PC started to lag when the sim started lagging, so I thought it can't be the sim. The sim can't cause the entire PC to lag, so I thought, you know what, must be some crappy CPU then, so I cleaned it out and it seems to be fine now, I guess. So that's good. It's good to be back working again, I guess. There are only 4 votes in that poll, that is not good. I'll have to call it a void result. I think we should start planning descent. Now or never. Gosh, I can't wait for my lunch. Jacket-tail and chili, some salad. That's gonna be great. Honestly. Right, we'll plan descent now. So we'll come into here, performance. Savvy watching this. When you get close to your descent, you've got to do this. So you press performance like that, then you press next phase, and then you come to the approach page, and you put the Q and H in for Newquay, which is 1008. So you can put that in there like that. And the temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. And the winds are 280 degrees at 15 knots. So that is actually a very strong headwind. No, not yet. Trans level is going to be 7,000. Invalid entry. One moment. FL 070. That's fine. Then you can leave that if you want for now, and then we'll set the, actually no, go to the FB. Now you're in the tunnel, it might be different, but you've got to go to your approach calculator to see how much runway you need. So you can put oil landing weights in, so mine is 62.7. 62.7, lovely. That's fine, runway 30. As you can see, I need just over 2 kilometers of runway, which isn't too bad. We can leave that as is. And then we can set the auto brake to what we need, to low. Like that. Set the target altitude, 10,000 feet. And then the QNH, you set it now. By coming out of standard. Set 1008 and then go back into standard pressure. And then do the same for the other side. And then back into standard pressure. And that's it. Now the plane is ready for descent when we get close to it. Simple as that. I have on my tablet to see how much runway I need, and I have. Very nice, that's good. Very nice. And let's put those. So yes, you can put those numbers into the approach page here. So you've got your QNH, temperature, wind, and that's pretty much it. The biro and radio, they are useful, but I don't know it, so I've not got charts. Actually, maybe I have got charts. What I think I can descend, I will do it. Fair enough. Bloody hell, look at that there. It's literally a plane. Bloody hell, fire. A Delta A350, what a fat ride. Look at that. I'm not flying sideways, I'm flying straight. I'm not sideways, I'm flying perfect. 40 miles until the descent now, not too long. About 5 minutes we'll start going down into Newquay. Have I seen your Volanta screenshot? No. I saw it earlier, but I'm not seeing anymore. Back in 2 minutes. I'm back. So annoying. That is really annoying. We've got an issue. I can't access my Windows key. I've got no idea how to fix that. That's a nightmare. Get wrecked, Doc. Is there a shortcut to enter the Windows taskbar? I'm pressing Windows, it's not doing anything. I can't bring up Windows at all. All I can do is press Alt Enter to go to window mode, and then I can bring it up. But that's going to be very annoying. Let's try and fix this. This is annoying. This is a nightmare. Gav, you're a technician, aren't you? So help me, please. This is my screen right now. Yeah? I've got this volume bar stuck here, and I've got no idea how to remove it. And if I'm in full screen mode, I cannot press the Windows key at all. It's a nightmare. So I can't access anything. To get to that, I've got to press Alt plus Enter, and then I can use it. And I've got no idea how to bloody fix this. This is so annoying, like, honestly. I forgot to descend. Shit. You can't see it. You can't see what? Traffic or my broken PC again. Can you not see it, Gav? Oh my goodness. It's there. Can you see it, Gav? It's there. That is just stuck there and it will not move. And it's very, very annoying. And when it's there, I cannot press the Windows key when I'm in full screen mode. I cannot press it. To access it, I've got to go out. Well, I've got to go into windowed mode and then use it like that, as you can see here. It's very, very annoying. It's an absolute nightmare. I guess to fix it, you just restart your PC, but I can't do that now, can I? It's just stuck there. I've done that already, so I've tried everything to get rid of it, just stuck there. It's horrible. It is so annoying. Oh my god. I hate it. I honestly hate it. Check Discord. Hold down FN key while pressing the key to dim the brightness together. It's not brightness, it's sound, not brightness. It's sound. It's a headset. And it's volume. It's just stuck up. It's just stuck there. I don't want the screen. It's an absolute pain in the arse. But the workaround is to just go into windowed mode, and then you can use what you want. But in full screen mode, you can't use anything really. You can move your mouse and stuff. Let me check if the joystick works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Does the throttle work? Let's check that. Yeah, it does. The hardware works at least, that's the main thing. The stuck volume bar can be due to the volume keyboard getting stuck. Some desktop users have confirmed they fixed the issue by, and what's fixing the issue by? Doc, my PC is fixed, honestly, trust me. The only issue is now I've got this volume bar stuck on top of my screen. I mean, if I can't use the Windows key now, what I can do is go to window mode and then go to the taskbar settings and then put it on, leave it there permanent, then I can use it from that, hopefully. Unplugging their keyboards and then plugging them back in again about a minute later. Of course this resolution won't be any good for laptops, but it works for desktops nonetheless. Now the issue with that, Gav, is that this sim is renowned for CTDing when you unplug your USB, so I think I'll wait until I've ended this stream, to be quite frank with you. I can cope with it like that. I can still fly the plane, it's just that I can't access Windows basically, so I'll have to check Volanto and stuff and Discord time to time, and when I can't, it's a bit annoying. Yeah, best to wait. But the workaround to get the Windows key and the taskbar is just to go into windowed mode. I also can't believe Gav and Doc are flying to Edinburgh and not Newquay. Fair enough, Doc flying to Edinburgh because he wants his own call sign, but Gav, I'm disappointed with you, Gav. I'm very disappointed. Should have flew to Newquay with me. I'm the streamer, Doc isn't. But maybe you have your favourite in Doc, Kappa. And I'm flying by my send to Newquay with Sava. That was the planned route, Kappa. Nah mate, it wasn't. It was last night, but I changed it. I gave you 2 whole hours notice. I said at 7:30 in the morning, mate, I'm changing it to Newquay. They went live at like 9:30 to change it to Newquay, and I'm heading to Newquay now. And the poll only has 4 votes. Newquay has a freeway, Doc. And the poll only has 4 votes, which means that I'm going to class it as a void result. If it got 10, I'd accept it, but 4 is not enough. I'll have to call it a void result. No options valid, and I'll choose my own flight. You was working, stop changing last minute. Come on, Gav. I gave you 2 whole hours notice. How is that last minute? 2 hours notice. That's how long you got. You can't see the poll, bruh. Well, if it doesn't get 10 votes by the end of the stream, it's void. Turn the stream off and on again, Gav. Or if not, press the 3 lines next to the chat thing and then select live chat. You might have got top chat and just leave live chat on. Every button on my keyboard works apart from the Windows key. And the Windows key is by far the most important button on the keyboard, by a long shot. And if it doesn't work, well. Right, landing lights on. No. Seatbelt signs on, but not the lights. Gotta say, stop change last minute. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Can't believe that. This airline, Edelweiss, they have some very nice routes. They fly from Zurich to pretty much every single holiday place, really. They've got, what have they got? They've got Newquay, Newquay, Edinburgh, Akaba, all sorts of stuff. The poll only has 5 votes. I'm still going to class it as void. If it doesn't get 10 votes before the end of the stream, it's void, and I'll pick my own route. $40 miles to go. Gosh, I can't wait for my lunch, honestly. Check it, take in chili, some salad, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Oh, can't wait, mate. And a bottle of Coke, just to be healthy. Bottled Coke is 10 times better than canned Coke. Everyone knows that. It's just a given fact. Now the approach itself, I should hope, is relatively straightforward, just straight in. Can't be too difficult. Got to go back to windowed mode and check Volanta. How many screenshots have I got? I've only got 7 screenshots. What? And I can't take I can take screenshots actually. But the question is my volume bar going to be stuck on the screenshot? And it probably will be, and that's a bloody annoying issue. Let me just check if it is stuck on my PC. Let's check a screenshot and see if that volume bar is stuck there. I can't even close any bloody app. God, that's annoying. Actually, I can. The volume bar is stuck on my screenshots, for God's sake. That's so annoying. That is really annoying, honestly. Edinburgh Grand Online. Unbelievable. It's a pain in the bloody arse. God, how can I move that volume bar? I need to land this plane, get my jacket tape eventually, and watch London Controller on his flight to Gothenburg. The volume bar is so annoying. It really is. Go away. You can't see it on the stream, but it is there for me. Is there a way to hide it, possibly? In the task manager or something, like soundbar. Must be there or something. Is it really worth messing about with? I don't think it is. Just stop crying, Max, and get on with the flight. Okay, we're coming into Newquay. I wish that volume bar would just sod off, to be quite honest with you. What a beautiful airport. But nothing gets flew to Edinburgh on a 06. Not a vibe. Not a vibe, honestly. So current polls now got 7 votes. Stansted WK 29, Tivat 43, La Rochelle 29. Fair enough, quite close actually. Bonjour Mr. M, how are you doing? You join us as we are on final approach into what's it called? Newquay. Lovely place. RXX3 art bag. I mean razor bag possibly. Razor bag, let's call it razor bag. Yo, just woke up, what's going on? What's going on? We are about to land into this airport in England, Newquay. In about 2 minutes possibly. Enjoy your holiday to Tenerife. I love Tenerife, it's a great place to go on holiday, lots of stuff to do. Tenerife is always great fun, I tell you. Everyone loves Tenerife. Okay, we are 10 miles out now. We've got some low level cloud here, but not going to kill us, I don't think. The poll now has 8 votes. Tivat is in the lead still. Okay. Mauritius just 1 vote. Oh my god, poor Mauritius. Only 1 vote. Imagine that. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Absolutely great. Right, flaps full. We'll get that on. That on. Gear down. Oh, I can see the runway. We must be getting close. Newquay is a wonderful airport. Why is it in wing views my frame looks so bad, but the cockpit's always perfect? Never understood that. Yeah, the sim when it works is absolutely amazing, but when it doesn't, it's really annoying, honestly. When the sim lags, you just get so angry and frustrated. But when it works, it's amazing. The winds, look at that, 21 knots, oh my goodness. Honestly, can't believe this. What a beautiful little airport this is at Newquay. Ho ho! Everyone loves a bit of Newquay, don't they? The sounds as well. Oh my goodness. Look at the fog. We're a bit high, 3 whites, but we're not going to die, I don't think. Now, the FPS is good, it's just the bandwidth from the stream that's killing it. I'm getting like 52, 53 frames, but the stream bandwidth can't cope, unfortunately. What specs? I'll answer that when I've landed, because now it's very dangerous if I crash. Let's turn that off. Go away. Okay, here we go. Nightbot is now gone, so the commands don't work, unfortunately. But they used to, but he was timing out everyone for putting caps, and it's like, why? I just got rid of Nightbot. He's gone. He's like, what? I'm on the last, look at that. 2 whites, 2 reds. What do you mean glide slow?
Glide slow.
Jesus.
Glide 100. Too
that
low.
Is so
Terrain.
annoying. What do you mean? Oh my god. These packages are broken.
Terrain.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Welcome to Newquay. My first and final stream of the week. Because very soon I'm going to a lodge. So no flights a minute, there you go. Well, that was very nice. Do we vacate there or what? I don't think we do. We go right to the end, I think. Right, auto brake off, yep, flaps up. Speed brakes, flaps, whatever they are. Spoilers, I don't know. Nah, it's freeware, so it's fine. I'm not too fussed at the runway. If it's free, I can't really complain. And the approach was nice as well, actually, so. Newquay's a lovely place. Stop the chrono. APU master switch, start that. And start that. Turn those off. Taxi light. Let's not run off the end here. Let's make sure we turn off. What a small little airport, innit? We need to get GSX all sorted. Which stand do we go for here? Just stop here for a minute. The first one looks nice, stand number 1 I think, possibly. Parking at Newquay. This makes no sense. Jesus. What stand do I bloody go for here? I don't want any of those. E-parking. It's got to be just parking, surely. No, this is so confusing. There's so many random stands. Oh my goodness. Ramp. I'm just gonna park it in here. I'll see what the GSX does about that. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna park in from the outside camera view. Like that. A bit further up. Come on. I'll do. Cracking. Okay. Parking brake set. Up here, I can turn all of those off apart from the logo lights. Turn that off. Turn that off. Cut the engines. Pumps off. Turn that off. Turn that off. And that's pretty much it. And just put that to standby. Now we can see what GSX does about this parking. Requested boarding.
Boarding requested.
Go with Menzies. I think when you put your routes, I accidentally took Dock route, and now I'm going where Dock is going. Oh my goodness. Well, enjoy your flight to Edinburgh then, I guess. Why is it so loud? Looks like Ryanair guy, innit? Why does the stream always lags when I'm on the outside camera? One moment, I've got to fix this. Let's open these doors. There we go.
Passengers to boarding stop.
When are the parts going to come off then? Is this flight classed as bringing Swiss holidaymakers to Newquay, or is it classed as bringing Brits back from Zurich? I don't know. Maybe it's both. That's it, all the packs are coming off now. How was your time in Zurich? On the stream only, I think it's the bandwidth. The stream can't use it all. Well, it can't use more than it is using now, basically. Not with the bitrate settings, I doubt now. But trust me, the frames are good, trust me. Where are these packs walking to here? Look at that. They look right on the path into the terminal. Why is it boarding cargo and not baggage? I don't understand that. Gav, how do I fix that? You must know. How do I get baggage and not cargo cars, whatever they are? Yeah, the Zurich event is always very busy. And the new Fenix update is, I can assure you, it's very nice. It's a brilliant update. Sounds are great, frames are great. It lands better. That's it, all the punters are off to the terminal. I think that would be a nice screenshot. The frames are great, yes. The frames look good now, but sometimes the bandwidth will have a bit of a cry and then kill my frames a bit on a stream, but my frames are always constant, roughly 50, 55 roughly. And also, going to that question earlier, what are my specs? I've got an RTX 2080, 32 gigs of RAM, and an i7-9700K processor. Motherboard, the name's too long, don't know it. CPU, same again, name's too long. And the hardware, I've got TCA bus pack, Honeycomb Alpha, and some cheap pedals, that's it. Oh dear, so what's happened? Has dog broken your fly? How's he managed that? Maybe that's true. I'll have a look in the settings now. GSX settings. GSX should think realistically, oh, it's a airliner, do you board baggage, not cargo. One minute. I'm in the settings now and it's just too confusing to me, to be quite honest. I think I'll have to watch a video later on. Yeah, I pressed that and it looks way too confusing. Customise airplane, it's like, oh my goodness, too much stuff there. And now GSX won't even load up. It's finished either way now. As you can see, they've all gone away. Right, I guess that's the end of that stream from Zurich to Newquay. The next stream is going to be on Saturday. By the looks of it, Belgrade to Tivat with the Air Serbia ATR 72. Very nice, can't wait for that. Actually, speak at Devil, I had a last minute vote. And it's now Stansted to Rijeka, that is tiny Belgrade. Oh my goodness, why? Why? Why has that just happened? Tivat just won, now someone's gone and voted for Rijeka to tie it to all, no, 33% each. Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like we'll have to do a 50-50. One moment. So the pole is stuck. We've got a two-way tie. Now we can fix that. One moment. We can do it the fun way, I guess. Let's close the flight sim now. I'm done with that. Right. Right, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's been tied. What the hell? What the bloody hell, mate? Now we can do one. Spin the wheel. Let's see if we've got one. Ah, that'll do. What's it called again? Belgrade. Belgrade to Tivat. What's the other one? Stansted to Rijeka. We'll also have one that I choose, and also one every spin again, just to make it a bit more exciting. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, imagine doing this. Belgrade Tivat is the winner. Bloody hell. Have to make it so hard to myself. Bloody hell. Whoa! What a winner. Belgrade to Tivat is the winner. Oh my goodness. Right, either way. That's the end of that stream. And thank God it's over, honestly. Want my lunch now. Well, here was the flight. Lovely approaching to Newquay. Edelweiss 306. Fly with me from Brussels. That is a long flight. Brussels to Tenerife. That's like 4.5 hours, isn't it, roughly? 4.5 hours, 5 hours? I think about 4.5, roughly. But either way, we have made it to... did I get... Look at that, what a button. If it's under 200, that's a good thing, honestly. 192, absolute brilliant. With the new updates, I can now land the Fenix. I used to fail it every single time, but now I can butter it quite consistently, which is good to see. Anyway, next stream, Belgrade to Rijeka. Saturday, it'll be about 12 o'clock UK time, roughly. Yeah, roughly 12 o'clock UK time. Could be 11, I don't know. And actually, let me just check something to see if it's actually a ATR route, because if it's not, I'm gonna have to fly to Rijeka, because I just am. So there you go. One moment. Got to go. Never see you soon. Belgrade to Tivat. There's so many different call signs. Yeah, ATRs do fly it. About an hour flight. That's not too bad actually. Anyway, that's the flight for next Saturday. Nice short 1 hour up from Belgrade to Tivat. And I'll see you all then, hopefully. Thanks for watching, bye. And also thanks to Doc and Gav for flying along technically, but they flew to Edinburgh and not Newquay for some reason. But, oh well. Ta-ta. Ta-ta, folks. Ta-ta.